Hi guys, okay, so for today's vlog, I decided, since I use kind of in a slow time. I mean, we play Saturday and then we have another week until we play again, like the following Saturday, and I think the following Saturday is Butler, and but you know, it's kind of like a downtime for IU. I still want to analyze the Coppin State game a little bit, but and maybe I will at the end of this vlog. But let's. I just shot my top 10 for week 5. Just shot my top 10 for week 5, and I wanted to talk about 2 coaches that I like a lot, and I took Pitino and Billy Donovan, and some of you guys who know me, coaching basketball is my passion. I believe that is why I was put on this planet as a coach, and but 2 of my biggest influences, or one of them, of course Bob Knight's my biggest influence, and Tom Crean. I absolutely love Tom Crean. Strategy-wise, with Pitino and Tom Crean, is my strategy would flex their strategy more than any other, even more Bob Knight. Overall philosophy, Bob Knight is my, my biggest influence. But with Pitino and Billy Donovan and Tom Crean, I just love how they coach, and I was going to talk about a little bit about the characteristics of their teams, and if you go back, you look at some of the teams of the mid-90s of Kentucky under Pitino, and if you look at some of the Louisville teams now, one characteristic is strong guard play. To succeed in Pitino's system, you have to have guards that are able to push the ball, and guards who have great vision, who can, who can see the floor really good, and who's extremely athletic, and that leads into the other characteristic. Pitino teams rely on the transition game. They press and trap a lot, and they force a lot of turnovers, which in return it causes, it enhances the athletic ability of the guards, and it exploits, the guard play. And usually they have some of the best guards in the country, and this year Louisville, it's no exception. Pitino has a guard that's up for Player of the Year, and I wish I could tell you his name. I just can never think of his name, and he is just absolutely awesome. And that's why I think Louisville's a dangerous team this year. But yeah, the guard play is big. Scoring in the transition's big, and a lot of full court press and trap. That's and allowing the team's athleticism should take over the game. And speed and quickness is another one. You know, you want a lot of speed and quickness, and you need guards who can think fast. You know, and that's with anybody, but especially Pitino's system. That, you know, transition's the key. Scoring in the transition, like them Kentucky teams in the mid-90s. I mean, they'd only be up by 2 against a team, and 3 minutes later they're up by 20. And that ain't no exaggeration. I mean, that team just absolutely dominated more than any team I've ever seen before. Any team. I mean, and you know, and that is my style of ball. I mean, if I ever get to coach at the Division I level, like I want to someday, that is my strategy, you know. I try to employ it in my coaching now, but because I am coaching a team now, but yeah. So Pitino's like that. Donovan's team's like that. Crean is like that, but Indiana ain't doing it as much as I want them to this year, and that leads me right up to Indiana. Indiana, I feel like they could be a lot more aggressive, pressing and trapping. I mean, they undoubtedly have the team to do it. They have a lot of speed and quickness, tons of athleticism on the team, and I think one reason why they haven't is because of Perea. Perea had a 9-game suspension, and he has 1 game left this Saturday. They should be back for Butler, and look for him to get some minutes. Like I've been saying, I've said it 500 times now, but yeah, I like basketball that plays off the transition game, and no teams do it better than Pitino's. Pitino's teams I've just seen them explode, like I said. As far as the IU Conference State game, I still have only seen the first 10 minutes, and they haven't been playing. I mean, they just didn't come out playing that good. Even Halls didn't look too good. Eventually, I might finish watching the rest of that game, and I'll analyze it a little bit more. But just IU looked kind of flat, and hey, that's part of basketball. Let's just see if we can't keep pushing. And one of the keys to having a good team is being able to play the best you can at a consistent level, and that's something that Indiana needs to do. I mean, it just seems like the first half of every game this year, it wasn't playing up to their potential. I don't know. They just get off to slow starts. That's the recurring theme of Indiana basketball this year. I think it needs to be fixed. How do you fix it? I have no idea. Because we can't take on a high caliber team come March and come out flat in the first half. If we do, and you know, a lot of times what happens is in March is you'll take on a team, a high caliber team, and they'll go on a roll. They'll hit like 5 or 6 threes in a row, and if you come out flat in the first half and they start hitting threes, then you know you'll be down quite a bit. And then it starts messing with you mentally. But, and that's something IU, I mean, it's, you know, it's the beginning of the season. I'm not giving excuses, but they have tons of time to work on things, and I think they will work on it. But, yeah, today's vlog's going to be short. My top 10 was pretty long, but, I don't know, please subscribe to my channel and comment below, and don't be afraid to talk basketball. I mean, give me your top 10 or top 5, or tell me who you think I've underrated or overrated, or somebody who you think should be in my top 10 and who shouldn't, and that was last vlog. So just yeah, just enjoy like every day. I'm gonna have a blog. So until then, go IU. Peace.
Who's your daddy? Yeah, your school's coming up short. What? Bilbo Baggins, I know you wish you had it, but you ain't though. Nope. We just crossed you over.